Hello, welcome back to the channel. Let's see which zodiac sign needs the next reading. I'm going to do Sagittarius. All right, you could be dealing with a Gemini, Sagittarius. Messages for Sagittarius. Fruits could be relevant. You could be eating more fruits lately. Something about coming out of sabotage, healing the inner child, getting messages through your dreams could be especially relevant, especially if you're coming into your power or rebirthing, especially your job, health, or career or communication. Gemini energy could be relevant. Sagittarius. Messages for Sagittarius. We'll try again, just make sure that's Sagittarius messages. Sagittarius people and placements. Blue Tara, interesting. Devi Ma Kali, okay. What's on the bottom? 44. The Tantric priestess of karmic release manifests the capacity to integrate higher divine energy into even the most stubborn patterning that has so far resisted healing. When momentum is building and you don't know how to stop fueling the fire, reverse damage, she appears. Her presence indicates this powerful time for spiritual work and healing practices. She supports the work, and much growth comes particularly at this time. No matter how wild things may seem, the storms of your life will be gentled. You will emerge unharmed. The lesson is you can relish the roles you play in your life without allowing them to define you. You're asked to take care that you don't restrict yourself to roles you play. Embrace spiritual freedom and unconditional love necessary to be your full authentic being. You're asked to bear the discomfort of no longer relying on certain familiar patterns to give you validation. This opens you up to greater self-realization, self-possession, and joyful freedom to be your whole self. Okay, no longer relying on certain familiar patterns that give you validation. You're on the cusp of a beautiful breakthrough into a more positive era. To amplify blessings, open your heart to the unfamiliar. So you might feel like you have a lot of changes that you've been making or in the middle of making. 17 here, let's see. Getting peanut butter and jelly, I don't know why. Sweet Mother of Peace now bestows gifts of clarity, peace, and the power to overcome any negative condition. Like the beautiful lotus grows from muddied waters, so too shall you arise from confusion, difficult circumstances, and heavy energies into sacred blossoming. If you feel held back or slowed down by your circumstances, remember your soul has the ability to process all experiences and become stronger, not weaker, through doing so. This oracle indicates healing and a positive prediction for a peaceful future. Okay. Creating space in our lives opens us up to grace. We only receive what you create room for. Blue Tara reminds us to continually clear the way of grace. This can require letting go of mental clinging to or emotional distress and becoming open to positive outcomes, no matter how unlikely or inaccessible they may sometimes seem to be. We do not accomplish this by denying or ignoring thoughts and feelings, but by practicing reassurance and dropping into trust. Practicing reassurance and dropping into trust. It is a spiritual art. Sometimes it's easier to practice than other times, yet in shifting from distrust to trust again, we learn the pattern. We learn to drop from our head to our heart. We learn to empower Tara's grace, so basically having more faith than fear. Unlike Kali's wild and free air, Tara's is carefully coiled. This represents her gift to gently tame the wild spirit and provide us with careful, patient, loving steps to bring ourselves back to peace and empowerment. If you have been feeling out of control of yourself or situations you have felt incapable of positively influencing, the Oracle of Blue Tara brings comfort. Chaos gives way to correct higher order of love. Let there be peace in your heart. As she looks to her right, gazing towards the future, the gift of this Oracle is a prediction of a peaceful, protected, authentically expressive future drawing close to you now. Interesting. Peaceful, protected, authentically expressive. You have every right to feel hopeful, happy, secure in your future destiny unfolding. Hopeful, happy, and secure. You have every right to feel happy, hopey, and God. Can you tell we're in the pre-retrograde Mercury shadow? Jesus. But let's see. Any last messages for Sagittarius people and placements? I'm sorry. Interesting. Defenselessness, writing past wrongs, uprooting. It did come out kind of sideways. I feel like somebody else might want to apologize to you. Double mission. You could have. That's more. Surrender to the sweetness. Make love to life. Inner child. Underneath that, dreams. You could help show people the way. Okay. Sagittarius messages for Sagittarius. Sagittarius messages. Scorpio Virgo. I'm radiant, beautiful, creative, and enjoy a healthy, passionate life. So this could be about protecting your passions. I think Libra had similar energy. I make my own decisions with confidence and conviction on the top of the deck. This could be regarding finances or self-value, self-esteem. Sagittarius messages for Sag. Chop wood. Interesting. It opened right to it. That's crazy. The exact page. Are you an armchair astronaut? Let's try this again. Being grounded in everyday experience. Now, I feel like there's something about, like, let me see the top of the deck. Breathe. Bottom of the deck. Chaos and conflict. I feel like you're working through some kind of conflict. Like you're taking measured steps through something. But we're going to pull a familiar, sorry. Okay. You might be considering getting a pet. They could be your family member in a reincarnated form. Sagittarius. Resourceful. Anything else for Sagittarius? Could have Capricorn placements. Mischief. I think you got that in your first reading today. That's crazy that it's coming out again. But in an entirely different deck, so... Okay, well, it opened to Dwarf, which is resourceful. Metals, crystals, stones aligned, resources extracted and skillfully mined, runic symbols etched on tools, ingenious-wise and not for fools. Interesting. Cunning, resilience, and acceptance are my tools when it comes to be highly effective magical work. The ability to see alternative solutions when confronted with a problem or tricky situation calls you to be quick-witted, clever, and bright. As you harness the ability to process information emotionally and intellectually, I help get the job done against all odds. My intimate knowledge and robust focus are instrumental when it comes to working the craft. And I teach you how to hone less admirable qualities like pride, greed, or stubbornness to get what you want. Even when things look impossible, as you become more resistant to outside influence, I gift you 2 magical stones. Whenever you feel cursed, hexed, or in a crisis, choose wisely between strength and invisibility in your quest to overcome difficulties. A career in metalwork calls study the Norse runic alphabet for divination, work with crystals for healing, purchase only crystals, ethically mine, go climbing to connect with the mountain spirit, stop being so stubborn, study alchemy, you have the ability to bounce back, go for it. As a skilled craftsman and metalsmith, dwarves support the Norse gods and aid them in their wisdom and cleverness. Resistance to basic magic, dwarves work magic manipulation through runes. Inscribe runic symbol of protection into a black obsidian crystal for safe guardianship of the dwarves against chaos magic. This could be a Leo or somebody threatened by you with their own pride as well. Oh, elf is right behind it. Elven magic to invoke dark and mischief is no joke. Beguiling, playful, causing harm. Elf shot capers cause alarm. Pranks, laughter, all part of my game to lighten up that black mood of yours. When things go missing, be sure to know it is I who deliberately hides them. But don't fret, you will find them when they turn up in the most bizarre ways and improbable places. My magical capers are for larks, and I mean you no harm. I just trying to grab attention is all. When you can't take a joke, we'll take a leaf out of my book instead and have fun among the trees. For the ancient woodland and forests are yesteryear's playground to which I serve as protector. Confusion, misunderstandings, and physical mishaps come into play when I'm around, and you may be accused of not playing fairly or sticking to the rules. Understand your magical limits, for if unchecked, your playful nature too easily tips into the darker aspects of mischief, which could be detrimental to the enthusiasm of others. I think this could be somebody external to you just because it's sideways. And you did get mischief this morning. Let's see what this is about. I'm going to see if this is you or somebody else. We'll pull a... Tell us about mischief here, please, for Sagittarius. Virgo. This could be somebody at work or something about work. Tell me more about mischief here, please. 11th house, Aquarius. Could be an Aquarius. I was getting strong Aquarius energy. I was getting like a liar or part of an organization. Revenge on the bottom, so you do need to be careful. Somebody could be out for revenge in some sense. This could be somebody from work. This could be somebody who has health issues as well. All right, Sagittarius messages for Sag. Sagittarius people and placements. Messages for Sagittarius people and placements. We have living without an addiction, learning new things. So this could be like codependency, boundaries, negative relationships. You're connecting with their emotions, songs that pop up. So pay attention to, like, if you see like a video suggested and you randomly click it and you're guided to it and you watch it and it's like, oh my God, it's about a serial killer. What could this possibly entail? Why am I watching this? You know, well, it might be a sign. They wanted you in chaos, worried, and in fear. They wanted you in chaos, worried, and in fear. God, they wanted to control you, stabilize, and detach. Mad because you love yourself. Wow, yikes, this is toxic. Tuesday, so This seems extremely ominous. Sagittarius, be careful is all I'm saying. Like be careful who you're around, where you're around them. If you're sensing danger, please listen, Sagittarius. Like please just don't. Be careful, Sagittarius. People in placements. You didn't put it there. You can't take it out of them. All they bring is pain down the road. So you're being warned, right? So, okay. Listen to your feelings, right? How does it make you feel to be around this person? What agreement? Leave it. So this person could be trying to say that you're in a relationship with them. They could be false claiming you, right? Negative mindsets around you, distorting your aura. So do be careful. Protect your temple life and high standards and integrity, and stay observant. So I'm going to end it on that note. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit like, subscribe, and get a personal use in the Buy Me a Coffee link, or leave a tip through there. Good luck. Take care.